What's up? Good morning, everybody. Waking up in the Planet Fitness parking lot with no Chase. Yeah, he ended up flying out yesterday, came in for a short little Halloween trip, and I had a great time with him. But as you guys seen in my intro, my tire is flat. And you guys are probably wondering, well, how did that happen? Let me tell you. So basically, on my way from Fremont in the Strip, driving back to where we were gonna be sleeping that night, I ended up running over a screw. So there's a screw stuck in my tire. It's a pretty good plug because it doesn't let out that much air. So I'm fortunate enough that there's still air in there and I'm able to fill it up. But that goes into my next thing, what's on the agenda for today. So I'm gonna be starting out my day by, like I said, filling up my tire at the gas station and then taking it to the tire repair place to get a plug. And while the van's getting worked on, I'm gonna probably take off my bike and bike up to the Planet Fitness and Starbucks to kill some time. After my tire is fixed, I'm probably gonna hit up the Hoover Dam, kind of just see where the day takes me. It's more of a chill day and it's gonna be more kind of chill couple of videos, this one and the next one, as I wait for Bryn to fly in for our birthdays. We're gonna be hitting up the Mighty 5 in southern Utah. So that is super exciting and there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. So with that, I'll get my day started and make my way towards the gas station to put some air in the tire. Yeah! So went in and set everything up. They said it's about to take 2 hours. So I'm gonna get my bike off. And I also noticed that there's a McDonald's right there and tap in with some breakfast. Yeah! Oh my God, you're lying. They're remodeling. I'm about to go through the drive-thru on the bike, for real.
Okay, what did you drink? I'm so sorry, it's only the pickup.
They did not like the bike in the drive-thru. Man, SMH. Well, time to ride to Starbucks. Yeah. Tapping in with Starbucks because stupid McDonald's wouldn't let me go through the drive-thru on my bike. But I got the caramel macchiato and they're updated to Christmas themed already. And a chocolate croissant with the water. Breakfast of champions. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat this and then make my way towards Planet Fitness, which is in the same parking lot. So that's clutch. Finished up at Planet Fitness, got a good workout and shower in, and the people just called me back, so I'm gonna start biking to the tire repair place. Yeah! Back at the van, tire is fixed, all good. Now I'm gonna start making my way towards the Hoover freaking Dam, man. Probably the most famous dam in the United States. Without further ado, let's get going. Yeah. Finally made it to the Hoover Dam and I ended up going to the Arizona side because free parking. Yeah, you know me. But this is definitely the most interesting place I've been to, I think, in the van. So when you come in, all vehicles are subject to inspection, right? And I pull up to the gate and the chick is asking me the questions, you know, no firearms, no drones. And I'm like, nah, ain't got it, chief. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna send you to lane number 2 so they can search the van. And I'm like, oh. So yeah, the van got searched. Definitely interesting experience, but we're here at the Hoover Dam. Yeah, turn me up. Time to go check it out. Yeah.
built with 5 million barrels of cement, 18 million pounds of structural steel, 21 million pounds of gates and valves, and 840 miles of pipe.
Okay, so we are inside of the Persian tunnel. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
1.
3, 6.
You guys covered them all. Whoever said 3, you are right. So the Colorado River used to run through here. Alright, so before they could start building the dam, they had to find a way to move the river out of the way. To do that, they blasted out 4 diversion tunnels. 2 on the Nevada side, 2 on the Arizona side. Each tunnel is 50 feet in diameter and about 4,000 feet long. But they had a little problem. How they're gonna force the water into the tunnels? They built the tunnels higher than the river. They didn't want the water to rise and go inside the tunnels when they were working in them, right? So what they did, they built 2 coffer dams. Our coffer dams are made with dirt and rock. So they put one upriver and one downriver. They used the upper coffer dam to push the water into the tunnels. The lower one to stop the water from coming back into the site. On June 6, 1933, the first bucket of concrete was placed. After that, they added a bucket holding 16 tons of concrete every 78 seconds. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for almost 2 years. Non-stop. The last concrete was placed on May 29, 1935. So after the dam was finished, they were able to start filling up the lake. To do that, they closed 3 of the tunnels. They left 1 open to allow water down the river. But when the water was high enough to go through the intake towers, they closed the last tunnel and blasted out the lower coffer dam. The upper coffer dam remains underwater. So it took 6.5 years to fill up Lake Mead. The tunnels, everything they used in yellow wouldn't use that anymore. They put a steel gate and then a plug, 400 feet of concrete. The rest we still use. So we have 4 intake towers, 2 on the Nevada side, 2 on the Arizona side. Their job is to bring the water from the lake to the generators through a pin-stuck pipe. The pipe is 30 feet in diameter, and if you look through the window, or either window, you can see the pipe. The water goes through the pipe up to 96,000 gallons of water per second. That's enough water to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool in just 7 seconds. Then the water goes through a smaller pipe. It's 13 feet in diameter. Goes to the generators, spins the turbines. Then the water continues down the river. The last thing that I would like to point out is the spillways. We have 2, one on either side of the dam, and they work as flood control. We don't want the water going over the top of the dam. So the spillways, they have been used 2 times in the history of the dam. First time in 1941, just for testing. Then again in 1983. This time it wasn't a test, it was for real. So I have a picture here of the flood of 1983. The water came within 7 feet from the top of the dam. This is the Nevada spillway. Arizona spillway is on the other side. So the water went over the spillways and around the dam for 2 months. A lot of snow in Colorado means a lot of water for us. 96% of our water comes from the snow belts, mainly from Colorado, then Wyoming, Utah, and New Mexico. So what happened that year, they had 3 heavy snowstorms, and it was on New Year. So it got hot, the snow melted. It didn't go into the earth, it just came down. All right, guys, so our next stop is the power plant. So let me exit first, and I will take you back to the elevators. Corner if you need water. Make sure you take. But if all 17 generators run, that is enough power for over 1 million homes. If the light is on, the generator is producing power. All the way down out is the floor that we are standing on. This beautiful terrazzo marble floor covers 121,000 square feet throughout the dam and the power plant. It was put in place in 1937 by the Martina family with visitors in mind. The cost at that time was just under $60,000. To install it today, that would cost millions and millions. Bye guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.
The Colorado River and the bypass bridge. As you look over the railing,
Don't worry about me. Turn that shit off.
Oh no, are you out of batteries?
Just made it back to the van, and I'll say this, the Hoover Dam was definitely way more interesting than I anticipated. First things first, out of all like the national parks, national monuments, national whatever, this definitely has by far the like most strict security. As I said, when I got in, I had to go through like a screening thing, and the lady didn't like my answer, and they ended up searching the van, which was whatever. And I wouldn't really say like thoroughly searched, but they definitely like looked inside all my stuff. So that's one. And then two, once you get into the dam and whatever, you want to check out the visitor center, you gotta go through another security screening there too. But that brings me to my next thing, which is the visitor center. So one, usually visitor centers are free, but this would cost money to go into. And at first I was a little bit salty and I was a hater, but then when I got in there and I realized what you can actually get with paying, so for $15 I was able to watch that movie, get a tour of the generators, and check out the visitor center for $15. So it wasn't that bad. It definitely was worth the money, and I would recommend to anybody coming here, if you do come to the Hoover Dam, definitely do a tour. I ended up taking the cheaper tour. There's a longer one for 30 bucks, but definitely take a tour, at least one. But see, I tapped in with the gift shop and I got 2 more stickers. So you guys already know what the deal is. Time to put them on the sticker wall. Yeah. So I think the Las Vegas one is gonna be going here. Yeah, right next to Tahoe and Mount Rushmore. Let's put it on. Looking good, looking good. Now it's time for the Hoover Dam. I think right here too. Yeah, looks good. Bam, both stickers are applied. This is what the wall is looking like. Yeah. So now that I'm wrapped up with the Hoover Dam, it is around 3 o'clock right now. It takes around an hour to get back to where I camp out by Vegas. So I'm gonna start hitting the road and then start cooking dinner because the sun sets so early now. It's so sad. With that, let's go. Yeah, man, just got to the camping spot. And if you just see that helicopter, they're shooting like some type of thing. A car just raced by. That is absolutely nuts. Now that I'm at camp, it is officially that time. Dinner time. Let's cook. So today I'll be cooking one of the best things I've ever cooked on the road, the chicken parmesan. Yeah. First things first, gotta boil some water. So water is boiling and the pasta has started. Now it's time to add the bird. The pasta's done, the chicken's done. Now it's time to get them in the pan and put the sauce on it. And I also got some garlic bread, something a little bit different, you know, something light, something light. But I'm also gonna toast this mug on the grill. Yeah. got my plate. Oh yeah. And as you can see, we're enjoying dinner tonight with the lovely sunset. Yeah. Let's see how it is. Like, would you guys even believe me if I told you? Oh, fire! All right, did something new. Garlic bread. Let's see how it's hitting. And bro, oh, bread, outstanding. The meal, outstanding. Definitely a chef VMC specialty and definitely one of the best things I cook on the road. But you guys see it, with another sunset is another day in van life complete. And today was a fun day. Was able to be productive, was able to see something cool and learn something new. And also cook a best dish I make. So how can you top that? How can you top that? Great day. But I'm gonna end the video here. As always, if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. Any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. And until next time, peace.